Jesus, come. You're the Father, this is your home. Abba, come. If home is where the heart is, come and dwell, and I will open up to you. You're welcome in this place. You're welcome in this place. Come and have your way in us. You're welcome. You're welcome in this place. You're welcome in this place. Come and have your way in us. You're welcome. You're the Spirit, we're flesh and bone. Breathe on us. Without your presence, we are nothing. Fill us up. If home is where the heart is, come and dwell, and I will open up to you. You're welcome in this place. You're welcome in this place. Come and have your way in us. You're welcome. You're welcome in this place. You're welcome in this place. Come and have your way in us. You're welcome. You're welcome in this place, Jesus. Ooh. Now that you are here, we have everything we need. Now that you are here, we give everything we have. Now that you are here, we have everything we need. Now that you are here, we give everything we have. Now that you are here, we have everything we need. Now that you are here, if home is where the heart is, come and dwell, and I will open up to you. You're welcome in this place. You're welcome in this place. Come and have your way in us. You're welcome. You're welcome in this place. You're welcome in this place. Come and have your way in us. You're Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for, to be overcome by your presence, Lord. Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for, to be overcome by your presence, Lord. Oh, Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for, to be overcome by your presence, oh Lord. To be overcome by your presence, Lord. Yeah, 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 yeah. Your presence, Lord. Ooh. Your presence, Lord.
Buenos dias. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in this morning. This is Pastor Dave. I want to welcome everybody this morning. We're hoping and praying that you are doing well. Thank you for joining us this morning. Gracias por sintonizarnos en esta mañana. Gracias y pedimos a Dios la bendición de Él sobre su vida. Estamos motivados en esta mañana que usted está con nosotros. Saludamos a aquellos que se han sintonizado con nosotros a través del mundo. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm excited for what God is doing in our life today. And I pray that God's blessings will continue to stay upon your life during this time that we're dealing with. And throughout the world, you're not alone. Everybody's dealing with the same situation. But in the midst of everything, God is still on his throne. And one thing we can be assured of, that he said he will never leave us nor forsake us. Todos alrededor del mundo estamos en expectativa en lo que Dios tiene para nosotros. Y le damos bienvenida a cada uno de ustedes. We just welcome you this morning. You know, the Bible says in Philippians 4:19 that he will supply all of our needs according to his riches and glory. Filipenses 4:19 nos dice que él suplirá todas nuestras necesidades, y sabemos que hay mucha necesidad en este tiempo. We know that there is a great need, an emotional need, a financial need, because of what's going on. But just rest assured that he will always supply all of our needs. Giving is also part of our worship. And know in your giving and your offering and tithing is part of our worship. At this time, we want you to join us at logging on to familyrestorationchurch.org in order to give. We all have a plan. Especially during this time, everybody's formulating a plan. What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? And planning is very important. Todos tenemos un plan. Nos sentamos, pensamos cómo le vamos a hacer, um, comprando comida, poniendo gasolina en el auto. Formamos un plan. Los planes son nosotros, para nosotros. We have a plan for our life, for your spouse, your kids, at work. Everybody formulates a plan. But did you know that God has a plan for your life? ¿Usted sabía que Dios tiene un plan para tu vida? Los pensamientos de uno son diferentes a los planes de Dios. Los caminos de Dios son diferentes a los caminos que nosotros tenemos. God has a plan for each and every one of us, and that is part of what God does for us. And I want to take you back to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 11. It says, "For I know the plans and thoughts that I have for you, says the Lord, plans for peace and of well-being, and not for disaster, to give you in the future." En el libro de Jeremías capítulo 29, versículo 11, nos dice, pues yo sé los planes que tengo para ustedes, dice el Señor. Son planes para lo bueno y no para lo malo, para darles un futuro y una esperanza. Vemos el pueblo de Dios está en cautividad en Babilonia. I take you back to Jeremiah as he speaks to the people of God when they were in Babylon, they were in captivity. But yet, especially in chapter 29, it's not a pretty scene. It's not a nice chapter. There's chaos. But even in the midst of chaos, God tells his people through the prophet Jeremiah, says, I have a plan for you. In other words, what he's telling them, even though you're in chaos, even though you're in disarray, you don't know what's going on, what's going to happen, he says, I have a plan for you. It's my plan. It's not your plan. Por medio de Jeremías, el profeta Jeremías, Dios habla al profeta, el profeta habla al pueblo y le dice, yo tengo un plan para tu vida. Este es mi plan para tu vida, no los planes tuyos, no los planes que tú has pensado, has programado en tu vida. Dice, yo tengo un plan para ti. Y creo que en este tiempo Dios tiene un plan perfecto para tu vida. Many of us, we don't know what's going to happen, so we formulate a plan. Everywhere we look, we can't see the end of the light at the end of the tunnel. Vemos alrededor de nosotros pura oscuridad, porque no sabemos lo que va a suceder mañana. La economía, si va a haber comida en los supermercados, uno no sabe. Hablamos con las personas puro algo negativo. Algo negativo, ¿por qué? Porque no sabemos lo que va a suceder el día de mañana. Aunque estamos en el mundo, aunque sabemos que Dios está con nosotros, pero no sabemos el plan que Dios tiene para nosotros. We don't know the plan that God has for us. We look around, there's darkness, we can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. We're asking ourselves, what next? What's going to happen next? People just don't understand. Many of us, many people are as the people of God in Babylon. We've become accustomed to our surroundings. Muchas personas, muchos cristianos, nos hemos acostumbrado a lo que está alrededor de nosotros. La sociedad, aún el pánico que hay alrededor de nosotros. Porque no estamos pidiendo a Dios que Él nos revele su plan para nosotros. A lot of people are panicking or in chaos because we are not asking God for His plan. We've executed our plan. This is what I'm going to do. This is but what is God doing in the midst of this situation? What is His plan for your life? I think we need to put our plan aside and really seek God in this time. creo que durante este tiempo tenemos que poner nuestro plan a un lado y realmente ver cuál es el plan de Dios, cuál es el plan perfecto de Dios, porque el plan perfecto de Dios es perfecto, no hay equivocación. There is no error in his plan. So when the people of God were in Babylon, he told them to enjoy it. And actually, I believe in chapter or verse 14 says that he took them into captivity. Creo que en el versículo 14 nos dice que él los llevó a la captividad. Pero aún estando en captividad, Dios se glorificó porque le dijo, yo tengo un plan para ustedes. Y no es un plan de destrucción, sino que fue un plan bueno, les estaba dando un futuro y una esperanza. The plan of God for the children of Israel while they were in Babylon was not for destruction, but he was giving them a future and a future of hope. It was crazy going into captivity, as it is now. It's crazy out there. We don't know exactly what's going on. The people of God had to adapt to the culture of the Babylonians, their methods, their ideologies, as we today in America. We've learned to live amongst the ideologies, the methods, the traditions of America. But I'll tell you, in the midst of all the chaos that the children of God were going through, there was people there that trusted God. And when God executes his plan, remember, his plan that he has for his children, for his people. Now, as children of God, he sees our condition around the world, in your home, in your own life, in your mind. And he has a plan, he has a future for you. He has a future for me. And the awesome part of it is that it's his plan, not my plan. My plan will take me in a whole different direction. But I'm truly believing that in this last hour, God is raising up people that are searching, that are seeking his presence to know his plan. Creo que en esta última hora, Dios está levantando personas, ministerios, que están buscando el plan divino de Dios y que están buscando el rostro de Dios en esta última hora. And I encourage you to put your agenda aside, put your methods aside, and really seek intimacy with God. If there's one thing that is going to get us through this, is intimacy with him. The closer we get to him in intimacy, he begins to reveal his plan for your life. Mientras que nosotros buscamos de él en esta última hora. Y creo que es lo que Dios quiere de nosotros, de poner nuestras agendas a un lado, lo que hemos escuchado por muchos años, el protocolo, las tradiciones, los métodos, los ritos que hemos aprendido por muchos años, esas tradiciones. Hemos levantado barreras de cultura, levantamos barreras de denominaciones, y creo que en esta última hora, la última hora para la iglesia, Dios está buscando intimidad con su novia, con la iglesia, aquellos que hemos sido redimidos por la sangre de Jesucristo. Those of us that have been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb, I believe God in this last hour is looking for people, is wanting people that want intimacy with him. Intimacy brings revelation. Intimacy brings revelation. And in revelation, he begins to to develop, or not develop, but show us his plan. Por medio de la revelación, Él comienza a revelarnos su plan para nosotros. We serve a powerful God. We serve a God that loves us. He demonstrated it through his son Jesus Christ on Calvary. But are you seeking his plan? Remember his plan that he has for you. You know, we focus today on all the material things. And material things are good. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's our plan. Remember, he supplies all of our needs. This last hour, God is raising a people. You look on Facebook, you look on Instagram or YouTube and all this stuff, and there's people ministering in that, in social media. They're like, wow, where did he come from? Where did she come from? Crisis will make us do things we've never done before. And I think it's really important to step into that realm of intimacy with God. Esto, lo que está pasando alrededor del mundo, nos hace hacer cosas que nunca hemos hecho. Vemos a través de las redes sociales ministerios que se han levantado, denominaciones que se están uniendo, se están respetando, porque estamos viviendo en la última hora. Y es nuestra responsabilidad seguir predicando, evangelizando, compartiendo con otros la grandeza de Dios. Pero ¿cómo lo vamos a alcanzar? Intimidad con Dios. Acuérdense que Él tiene un plan, que Dios tiene su plan. Remember, God has his plan for each and every one of us. I want to be part of that plan. But in order to be part of his plan, I need to seek God while he can be found. Search him, look for him, and be willing to accept his plan in your life. Tenemos que buscar a Dios mientras puede ser hallado. Búscalo. Y cuando lo encuentres, Él te va a revelar el plan de Él para tu vida. Y eso es tan importante. Yo quiero ser parte de ese plan que Dios tiene para mi vida. ¿Dónde? ¿Cómo lo va a hacer? No lo entiendo. Y realmente no me interesa mucho saber cómo lo va a hacer. Pero tenemos que tener confianza que Él tiene su plan. No se preocupe por lo que está pasando. I want to be part of that plan. I don't worry of what's going on. I just want to really search him and allow him to execute his plan for my life. What direction he'll take us, we don't know. But remember, his ways are not our ways, and our thoughts are not his thoughts. ¿En qué dirección te va a llevar el Señor? No lo sabemos. Pero acuérdese que los planes de Dios no son los planes de nosotros y nuestros caminos, los caminos de Él no son vuestros caminos. Quiero en esta mañana, this morning, I want to say a prayer. Many of us are at a crossroads. What do I do? What's going to happen? Know that his plan, that he has his plan. And I'm going to ask you to step out by faith, just believing, just believe, and say, Lord, I'm in your hands, and that's the best place I can be. Muchos de nosotros estamos en una Y en nuestra vida, porque nos hemos acostumbrado a ciertas cosas, hemos hecho cosas por tradición a través de los años, lo hacemos de una cierta manera. Pero es tiempo de realmente buscar el plan de Dios para tu vida. Para algunos va a ser muy difícil, pero para otros vamos a decir, Señor, me pongo tus manos. You know, I want to say a prayer before we leave. For those of you that are willing to really step out, we're at a crossroads in our life with everything that's going on. So, okay, what am I going to do? This coronavirus is going to pass. It will pass, as other viruses have passed. Are we going to go back to tradition? Are we going to go back to our church buildings and follow the routine that we did for many years? Or are we really going to step out and say, Lord, I want to know your plan? Este coronavirus va a pasar, este virus va a pasar. Pienso yo, nunca vamos a regresar a la normalidad, lo que nosotros por mucho tiempo dijimos que algo normal. But I was thinking, what is normal? Do we really want to go back to what we call normal? Our normal life? Well, normal wasn't working for us. ¿Queremos realmente regresar a lo que nosotros llamamos normal, a una vida normal? Por lo que nosotros pensamos que era normal, no estaba funcionando para nosotros. O vamos a utilizar este tiempo de hacer algo diferente para tu vida, para tu esposa, tu esposo, tus hijos, para tu iglesia. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? Pero quiero orar. Que tú te pongas, que yo me ponga en las manos de Dios y decirle al Señor, Señor, yo sé que tú tienes un plan. Yo quiero saber tu plan y quiero estar en tu plan. I want to pray that we really tell God, God, I know you have, I don't know your plan, but I know you have a plan. And it's a plan of hope. Él tiene un plan de esperanza para tu vida. Father, in Jesus' name, Lord, I thank you for your word this morning. You've spoken to my life. Lord, as I extend my hand to every person that's watching right now or on a replay, I pray, God, that we can all take a stand and understand that you have a plan and that we are willing to be part of your plan, that your name will be glorified and exalted. Señor, en esta hora te pido a aquellos que están escuchando que nos podamos hacer una decisión. Sabemos que tú tienes un plan para nosotros. Te pido, Señor, que cada persona que está escuchando, que esté disponible, que está dispuesto de decir, Señor, no entiendo tu plan, no conozco tu plan, pero quiero estar en tu plan para el futuro. No regresar al pasado, pero ir a donde tú nos llevas. Te doy gracias, Señor. Bendice a cada uno de los que están escuchando. Suple todas sus necesidades. Bless each and every one of those that are listening this morning. Bless us, help us. Keep your hand upon our life. In the mighty name of your Son, Jesus Christ, I pray. Thank you for being with us today. God bless you. May God's peace be in your life throughout the rest of the week. God bless you.